Hang on. Be right with you. Okay, LOL. All right, I'm Lori Farfaglia. Welcome to the June episode of Focus TV. If you're tangled in a web of social networking, take a look at what our Lake County neighbors have to say about how they use different forms of media to communicate. Our cover story examines the communication conundrum and how technology has today's generations more connected to each other while also being disconnected from interpersonal interactions. Read what else Lake County youth are tweeting and liking in this article as we detangle social networking. Then dial M for mobile. The second story explores the use of cell phones and how far they've come in the 40+ years since the first call was dialed up on a Manhattan street corner. Can you imagine life without your trusty smartphone? Some Lake County residents say they could barely part with their devices for more than a few minutes. Plus, the Lake County Sheriff's Office weighs in on the dangers of texting and driving. Then, our Lake Legacy article uncovers the history behind the Lady Lake street named Fennel Boulevard. Find out about the woman responsible for donating the land that the Lady Lake Town Hall and police station sit on. And at one time, Jerry Blair was a force to be reckoned with in the courtroom. Now she's taking her talents to the printed page as she writes and edits legal fiction novels after an illness forced a career change. Next up, let's focus on events around Lake County. Members of the Lake Sumter Society for Human Resource Management attended the 25th Annual Lake Sumter Human Resource Conference in Wildwood. The event featured motivational speakers and local sponsors who helped support the conference. Plus, there was plenty of opportunity to network with local businesses seeking human resource professionals. One of the speakers, Sam Slay, explained how to apply positive reinforcement to micromanagement techniques.
Before you can help anybody else significantly, you must first help yourself. That's not selfish. If you're going to supervise other people or you're going to influence other people, you have to take care of number one.
Then, Focus Lake County was proud to support the March of Dimes, March for Babies event held on the campus of South Lake Hospital. This year's event raised more than $177,000 and donations are still pouring in. Even though the march only lasts for one day, the goal of providing a fighting chance for every baby in Lake and Sumter counties continues to be an important reason for the organization to raise funds year-round. You can find out more about how the organization is helping at marchofdimes.org. Lake County has 42,000 students and has been moving towards personalized learning for students since 2005. The focus of the program is to provide technology tools to students and teachers and facilitate professional development for our teachers to ensure that technology is used in an innovative way. The goal is to help classrooms become centers of inquiry, exploration, and rigorous learning for our students. Media Day events were held at Lost Lake and Sawgrass Bay Elementary Schools. Focus TV was on site to talk with educators about the program.
I think that for whatever reason that sometimes people think that personalized learning is computer-based instruction. It is not. Technology is used in personalized learning classrooms just like it's used in a traditional classroom as one avenue for students to either access content or show mastery of content.
Personalized learning here at Lost Lake has just done wonders for our school. It's the teachers being able to meet the needs and the interest of our students where they are and at the specific time that they need instruction.
And we had a number of schools submit an application and do a presentation describing their interest in how they would move forward with personalized learning. From that, we selected 5 schools: Lost Lake Elementary, Sawgrass Bay Elementary, Windy Hill Middle, Umatilla High, and South Lake High.
And students are able to work at their pace. Some are able to finish what needs to be done at the beginning of the week and therefore can either go on to the next week's what they call checklist, or they work at deepening that knowledge of the standard.
This year we have 8 additional schools that will be launching, so we'll have 13 total launch schools, and we have 7 schools that will be beginning the planning phase. Our goal is to have all schools on board by 2022.
Students will be able to work through the different standards at their pace.
They're talking about the standards that they're learning and where they are in terms of their ability related to the standards, rather than I have a B in the class. So it's a more meaningful type of learning, but we still need to look at data.
Part of the vision for personalized learning is to allow students to identify goals and objectives for their own learning plans. Plus, Beverly Shores students enjoyed a special assembly, Omega Man and Friends. The local event featured Omega Man, a superhero who delivers an anti-bullying and character development message to children by using super characters to help kids retain the message. Also in our Focus photo pages, we caught a court of young royalty doing what every man, woman, and child in Lake County should be doing, reading Focus. Next up, the spring commencement ceremony for Lake Sumter State College went off without a hitch as this year's graduating class got ready to embark on the next chapter of their lives. Our partners at Lake Sumter TV brought you the ceremonies live.
Congratulations, new graduates. You may now move your tassels from the right to the left. Graduates, you're now alumni of Lake Sumter State College. We encourage you to stay connected to the college and invite you to join our Alumni Association. Graduates, please turn and face the audience.
Now, let's turn back to the June magazine. Inside, a new feature, Focus on Finances, has Cindy Jones of Insight Credit Union giving up some valuable tips about firming up your financial foundation. Are you prepared for an emergency? Then, in the Stories of the Universe, author Ray Moore has a tale about how close he came to not being born. Read how his parents' wedding almost never happened and the wartime circumstances behind their nuptials. A downtown painted pink? A skiing elephant? It all sounds too weird to be true. It sounds like something from the movies. Be sure to read Focus Flashback to find out more about the time when Hollywood painted one local town pretty in pink. There's a lot more to read when you pick up the June edition of Focus magazine. So go out and find it now. It's free and you can find the June magazine available at 180 locations throughout Lake County and the villages. And find us on the web at focuslake.com. Plus, for your go-to source of community information all month long, be sure to like Focus Lake County Magazine on Facebook and subscribe to us on YouTube. To close the June show, we take you to the Mount Dora Mountain Bike Trail, this month's hidden gem, for a quick tease of what you will see when you take to the trail. Till next month, I'm Lori Farfaglia, hashtag thanks for watching Focus TV, hashtag exclusively on Lake Sumter Television, hashtag don't text and drive. That was for my daughter.